another edition of episode, I guess, of Mike Chuck, the All Things Nebraska Wrestling Podcast. Chuck, you have a West Side Girls Wrestling shirt on? You're not.
I've got to represent the family a little bit. I might have gotten a talking to at Christmas time, bribed a little bit.
You're not impartial at all. That's fair.
Never.
Yeah, I mean, it is your brother, so.
Yeah, but I also am way meaner to him than anybody else. So.
Well, I was going to talk about being bigger or smaller, but I'll leave that one alone.
That one hurt a little bit. That one hurt a little bit.
Yeah.
At least I've got more hair.
You do. Yeah, you're hairy. Yeah, it's okay. Bald is beautiful. Okay.
Do you think if we put the Chia Pet stuff on top of your head, let it grow a couple days, and it would actually grow on there?
Absolutely not. No, we're done. Yeah. Every other day, I give it a nice, clean, Bic razor shave. Just rip it off.
Are we sponsored by Bic now?
No. Oh, well, that's just like whatever. That's like the.
I get it. I thought we hit it big time.
No. It's kind of like, nothing like that. No. I mean, could be, or we should call them. Someone should. Okay. All right. So this episode is all about the Norm Mandstedt invite. That's what we're going to talk about the whole time. So if you're not prepared for that, sorry, but you still should listen because it's probably going to be fun.
Yeah, we got a pretty cool guest here. You know, we don't get anyone from Central and Western Nebraska too often, so when we do, it's kind of nice.
I mean, we do.
I mean, I guess I would just feel like I need to overcompensate and have more Central and Western guys just because I feel bad.
You wouldn't know how to get to where our guest lives if you had to.
I can get to Fremont.
That is not even close.
I can get to Fremont.
That's not even close. I've actually been to this town, and luckily they passed a bond issue, or it's going to look nice.
Just a little north of Kearney, right?
About an hour-ish.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little farther west, too. A little north, a little west. Yeah, it's all right. Okay, our guest this evening, I guess we're recording this at night, but our guest this week is Ed Schaaf, the boys wrestling coach at Broken Bow, with the Bow Dome representing.
Returning state champion, Broken Bow.
Yeah, returning state champion and favorite to maybe win it again.
There's a lot of stuff to happen for that.
Don't put that pressure on you guys. Is that what you're saying?
We just want a chance.
I feel pretty good about it, I guess, from just what I've been told. So, all right, Ed, we want to talk about the Norm Mandstedt invite. You said that this is the first year that Broken Bow has been to this tournament.
Yeah,
and it's clearly
about this. I was interested because that way maybe you guys can give me some insight on how this thing's going to work, because it's going to be I think it's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah, I'm just going to say good luck, because if you look at the list of wrestlers.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, why we get into it.
Yeah. So let's just start. I mean, where do we want to start? Let's start let's just start at 103, right? Like start there.
106.
Sorry, 6. Yeah. What am I talking about?
Brother?
That was bad. Okay. 106, Ed. So as I look at it, David City's got a person, Gehring, York, Takema Herman, like looks pretty solid. No top ranked guys as far as ranked wrestlers go, but looks pretty good, maybe.
Yeah, no, it's going to be tough. I mean, there's going to be, I think that there 13, 14 kids, but there's good kids everywhere.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And then, we just go down. You have 13 at Lincoln East, obviously. Lincoln East we talked Class A probably more than we should, but Lincoln East has consistently been in the conversation of, hey, can they give Millard South a run here this year finally? So we'll see.
Tough.
Yeah, they're pretty tough. You have East, High Plains, Centennial, Gering, Syracuse, Columbus, York, all ranked guys at 13. And then we get to 112, and we got your guy, Chauncey Watson. Or 120, sorry.
120, yeah.
Talk to us about Chauncey Watson.
Chauncey's a pretty tough kid. He's just been a kind of a grinder for us. He's kind of had some unfortunate circumstances when it got to the state tournament, and he kind of burst on the scene as a freshman with a big old headlock over the Quail kid, and that was kind of unexpected. And then, just missed out on a medal there. And sophomore year, kind of the same thing. And last year, we kind of thought it was going to be the year that he was going to get on the medal stand. And you know what? Got a concussion, and he was done. And he was one of the top kids last year, and he's still pretty good.
In that bracket, you have Hayden Schmidt from David City, the number 1 ranked guy. You have Aiden Wentz from Battle Creek, the number 2 ranked guy, and then Watson's the 5th ranked guy, and that's just Class C.
Yeah.
Yeah.
2 ranked guys in A, a ranked guy in B. That's a tough weight.
It is. We talked about that. I was just talking to our administration about it today. I said, you get on the medal stand down here, you did something. Winning it's going to be even a bigger task, but just getting on the medal stand is going to be a feat in itself.
It's kind of like the state tournament. That field.
That's kind of what we were looking for when we wanted to get in, is that just to put ourselves on that situation where, we got to be ready to go. And the kids that respond this week, they've been practicing well, and you kind of see a different type of focus with them. And you hate to say that. You want them to kind of be focused all the time, but the reality of it is there's kind of an up and down. And this week they've kind of been focused and ready to go.
Yeah, you have it. It's kind of one of those things where, like I said, I guess if you're on the medal stand there, then you're doing something right. Do you think this event will really help your kids from a mental or just what to expect maybe at the state tournament? For the guys that maybe haven't been there.
Yeah, we've got some younger guys that are in there that are, coming around, and it's a good test for them to go out and understand the grind. You get to the state tournament, you wrestle 1 to 2 matches a day, and then you move on. But this, you're going to have, Friday's going to be a big deal.
Yeah.
I hope we have a lot of guys. I hope I'm busy on Saturday because we have guys getting there. But it's going to be a good test of where we're at and what we can build on.
Yeah. At 26, there's 9 ranked guys across A, B, C, and D. 32, you have 6 ranked guys at 32.
Three number 1 ranked guys.
Yeah.
Number 1 ranked guys. That's crazy.
Yeah.
I don't know what else to say other than it's going to be it's tough. It's going to be good.
Yeah. In 32, you have the number 1 guy in A, number 1 in B, number 1 in C, and the number 2 guy in D. 32 is going to be a little tough.
If you place there, you earned it.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
And then 38, back to another one of your guys. Braxton is number 4 ranked guy in Class C, and Columbus has a ranked guy. There's a ranked guy in A, B, C. This is crazy, by the way. So, talk to us about Braxton.
Braxton's tough. He's just, we talked about. Well, I heard you guys talking on the beginning about Fremont being west. Well, we're a little farther west, and Braxton. You know what? He's kind of a cowboy type kid. He's just tough. He's was a football player, but then kind of hurt his back, and he gets out on the mat, and he's a nice kid. Kind of got a mean streak. He's not afraid to get in there and get after it.
Hey, don't put that West is Fremont thing on me. I know where Broken Bow is. I've been to the Bow Dome more than once. So,
I'm from East
don't
Omaha, brother.
East Omaha. Yeah, you loser.
I lived in Omaha for a while in the late 90s and 2000s. It was fun.
Which part?
We lived on like in the Ralston area, like 96 and Q.
Still too far away.
Yeah.
Go Rams.
Yep.
I was a Ralston Ram. That's my alma mater, by the way. I lived in apartments on 96 and Q, actually.
Yep.
Yep.
We lived right on 96, and then we lived in Thomasville for a while.
Yep, right up the hill. Yeah.
Yep.
Right. Yeah, I've been. Hey, there we go.
Grew up out there.
All right.
Okay, let's go to 44. And I guess my question is, do Braxton and Talon just like get after it in the wrestling room together?
Yeah, they do. We got quite a few kids in around there that they kind of all beat on each other. And that's, I was looking at them today, and they're going to walk in and they're going to look pretty rough because their faces are all beat up. And I mean, it's one of the nice things about it that we get to wrestle good kids every day.
Yeah, Moninger at 50, like you're kind of is that kind of your sweet spot? I mean, you Dakota Baum there too. Like, is that your that's where you're going to score a lot of team points?
We're just kind of deep. We just kind of run up the line. I mean, we got, even some of the weights where maybe we don't have the state medalists. We have some young kids that are, like we have a little Wells kid, another Wells at 126. He's getting better. We just kind of, we're just kind of deep up through the whole lot of them.
Yeah. I mean, then you get to 75, you have Bryce Chaplin.
Yeah, he's a kid that, he's been kind of sitting on the bench because he just couldn't make varsity. We would take him to some varsity meets with us last year when they would let you have two guys in, and a lot of times he'd get second to this Myers kid that we had last year. He just couldn't beat out, and now he's getting his opportunity, and he's a heck of a fullback for us and football player, and he's tough. And then you go to Denson and Wells and just got some guys.
Yeah, you go all the way up to 215 with some kind of, no wonder why you're ranked so high as a team in Class C.
Yeah, and that's just kind of a testament to our club coaches and our club program. I mean, we just got kids, and that's the thing. We just every class you're looking at, we're getting 3 or 4 or 5 kids that have wrestled a lot that are coming in, and it's kind of a testament to our program in that kids are sticking with it. We got kids like a Bryce Chaplin that, has wrestled JV, for 3 years and is finally getting a shot as a senior. And he's trying to make the most of it.
Is that not the best part about coaching, is seeing those guys that were, maybe stuck on JV or couldn't quite get over the hump, and then just seeing them be successful?
Yeah. Yeah, and it's one of those that, you sit there and, like, I think back to last year, Moniger was he was our 45-pounder, and one of my assistant coaches, which is also my club coach, our club coach, Jason Reinierson, his oldest son, Braylon, was JV all year, couldn't beat the Moniger kid, and it got to conference, and Moniger got mono, and Reinierson stepped in and ended up, qualifying for state. And it's just like the depth, and to see those kids overcome and take the opportunity, when they get it. And we kind of talk about next man up. If somebody goes down, I don't care who it is, you're stepping in, and we kind of built a tradition of being pretty decent. And so kids when they get that opportunity, they're ready to take it.
Let's talk about just Broken Bow, I guess, as a whole. And you guys clearly have found success there. It's not easy to do, to just maintain it, right? Sometimes it's just a class or whatever, but you guys have really kind of maintained success and having successful teams in a, frankly, I guess, air quotes here, smaller town. Yeah. How? I guess what goes into that?
We just have, I think a lot of it is our stability. I think back, and 4 of our coaches have been there for 11 years. and pretty fortunate that Coach Ryan is, a part of what we do. When I took over as head coach, he was my assistant. And you know what? We talked at the beginning about how we had to start with the club program. And we knew in the beginning, we were going to take our lumps. And Coach Ryan is, almost every day up at the high school program with us and takes what we do at the high school and takes it down to our club. So I don't care if you have, a kindergartner, you could bring them into our room, and our warm-ups and a lot of our terminology is going to be the exact same. So we're pretty fortunate that we have that set in place. And then we're pretty good about getting the young kids involved. Like if you ever see us at a duel or something, I know teams get mad at us because we have like 15 student managers. But that's kind of how we build our program, and that I look back to our beginning years, and a lot of those kids were student managers and, have been on the medal stand, if not been state champs, and just kind of builds what we do and kind of gets them interested in our program and want to be a part of it.
Hey, last thing here, we'll get you out of here on this, and appreciate your time, but don't let anyone say that Broken Bow is just a girls' golf school. Yeah,
they were pretty good. My daughter was on that team, so they were pretty solid.
Yeah,
it's been kind of a fun run for them.
They've won I don't know how many conference titles in a row, and what is it? Yeah. Three state titles in a row? Four? Four
state titles. Yeah.
Yeah.
They were
They're about to go
4-time district champs, and yeah, they were pretty good.
Yeah. Don't and nothing to do with their coach.
We'll say that it's with their assistant coaches. Don't give coaches any credit, right?
Yeah.
Hey, it takes a village, right?
Yeah, it does take a village, and they've got good kids and they've got good coaches, and the town buys into our sports and our athletics. And if you're ever around a small town, I mean, you got to have that buy-in of the community, and that's kind of what all of our programs have, is that the community buys in and is there to support you in everything we need.
Yeah, I will say, just Broken Bow does really support the high school and high school athletics as a community. It is pretty special community to be in and live in. I mean, everything, not just like the bigger ones. I mean, they really do support it.
Yeah, they do. It's my wife and I, when we moved out to Broken Bow from Omaha, we were just thinking it was going to be kind of a stop in the road, back in 2001. And yeah, we haven't left. It's a pretty neat community.
Yeah, it is. All right, Ed, thanks a lot, man. Good luck in the Mandstedt. Very much so. Good luck to you.
Yeah, it's gonna be an awesome experience. So thanks for having me on, guys.
Yeah.
Hey, it's been a lot of fun following you guys.
We appreciate it.
Yeah. Money sign. All right, that was Ed Schaaf, Broken Bow. It's always good to get you out of,
out west.
Yeah, talk to people that,
I need to buy an actual cowboy hat, I think.
They're pretty easy to find, I think, Chuck.
I'm going to wear it every single show.
That's fine. That's okay. I mean, that's up to you. I'm cool with however you want to do that. So now we wanted to have Coach Schaaf on because, one, they just have a really good team again.
Man, they're awesome. I think he kind of downplayed it. Yeah. But those dudes, I mean, last year they just ran away with the state title. Ran away. And before that, they were competing in B.
Yeah, and they, likely are right in that conversation again this year. So.
Oh, yeah, and it's crazy because they've only got a couple, 2-3 ranked wrestler, numbers 2 through 3 ranked wrestlers. I don't think they have any top ranked guys. They've got a team full of dudes.
But that's how you rack up the team points, Chuck.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I know. I know.
Yeah. Got to get them on the medal stand. Doesn't matter how.
He's going to have quite a few medalists this year.
I feel pretty good about more than 5. What's the over under? 5? 7?
Let's put it at 5. 5's a good number, and I'm taking the over for sure.
Yeah, 5 seems low.
Okay, let's set it at 7.
6.5.
6.5. All right, there
right in the middle.
We want the hook.
Yeah,
I'll still take the over.
Me too. But all right, Chuck. Busy time of year right now. We will be back next week. Not sure what the guest lineup looks like, or what day or time or anything like that. But
even where I'll be,
where you'll be.
I don't even know where I'll be.
Okay, I'm pretty sure.
Hey, before we go, big shout out to the Grand Island girls wrestling team for winning the Mandstedt girls invite.
Yeah, they're good. I mean, everyone talks about that team with that shirt that you have on as being the state champions. I don't know.
Yeah, but Grand Island, I mean, they're top to bottom. They have just a bunch of tough girls.
Yeah, they've talking to their coach. I mean, they were excited when they started the program, 2 years ago, I think. So.
Oh, and they by far have the most numbers on the single team.
Right. Yeah. That matters.
It does. It does.
If you're not, placing high and pinning and stuff. So be very interesting. It'll be very interesting. I'm kind of excited. I'm going to try and watch as much of the Mandstedt as I can as far as the streams are concerned. Obviously, I won't be able to be there, but I'll be paying attention to that.
Oh, I'll have track wrestling up at work following it. That's for sure.
Yeah, don't tell your boss that.
Yeah, hopefully he doesn't watch this.
He probably doesn't. Probably doesn't even know it exists.
Yeah, maybe not.
Shows you how important you are to him.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not.
Wow. Okay. All right, Chuck. Have a good weekend. We will. We'll talk to you. We'll talk to you. Talk to you later.
Yeah, we'll talk next week, dork.
Wow. Just one last shot in there. Okay.
I had to throw one jab in. I hadn't been funny all show.
No, yeah, this a little too serious this week, I think.
Yeah, no, Mike, you need to start rocking just the mustache.
No.
What if I give you $20? That's
not even happening. No,
$20. You know what aren't you? Wasn't your nickname $20 Mike?
No, never. No. Yeah, no, we're good on that. That's not happening. It would take a little bit more than that to have that happen. So, yeah. Okay.
$20 is $20.
It's not worth it to me. All right, man. See you next week.
Later, brother.
A Hurrdat Sports Network production.